Blessings and welcome. It's Priestess Melissa. In honor of Mercury Retrograde, I just felt like I needed to get on here and bring on my new cards, love messages, no communication. So in honor, of Mercury Retrograde, we're going to check in and see what your person that you have no communication with, what they're thinking, what they would say to you if they could, or what they might come forward and say to you. Who knows? We have the Romance Angels cards that we're going to use to get a message out for us. And there are 80 cards in here, guys. All right, so we're going to get out some messages and see what's going on, pull some tarot cards as well. The Cosmic Visions tarot cards, as I usually like to use for my my love reading. So let me know, how was the love tea message resonating with you on Thursday? Did you guys watch that by chance? I'm curious. Yesterday I did that as an all sign, so I checked in just to see the energy of the sign that you might be dealing with, what their energy may be at this time, especially if you are concerned about someone you're in separation with. Okay, so we're also going to get some love advice from the Lover's Oracle cards, like I always do at the end of every reading. And if you've got a question, get it ready. At the end, I will flip my handy-dandy divination coin and find out what's going on. All right, guys, I'm just coming off of my Friday, or my Monday, if you will, 12-hour shift. And that is the first of 3, so I've got the next couple of days as well. And we'll be doing Saturday Night Empress live tomorrow night. I will be featuring my love message cards once again, so do check in so you can see what's coming out in that reading, okay? So let's see what is going on here. Angels, ancestors, way showers, guides, show me the messages I need to see for those in no communication. Mercury retrograde style. Set a circle of protection around me and all who are here. Sending that evil eye back to sender. Yeah, we don't want any parts of that mess, do we? Let's see what's going on here. No communication. What is the main energy we need to know about the person you may be inquiring about at this time? What do we need to know? What is the energy? How do they feel? Show me what I need to know. Romance Angels. This one wanted to fall out. Let's see what it is. It is safe to love. New love. Oh, they want to come in, it looks like. Offer that new cup of love. Let you know it's safe. You can trust me. Is that true, though? Flirt. They definitely may be reaching out to you, maybe sending you a message, testing the waters. That's really what I've been feeling a lot of lately. Like, these people want to come forward, but I feel like there's definitely a little hesitation there, if you will. 333, not sure how you will feel, perhaps. They may feel like it may be harder to approach you at this time because you are on your horse, right? They do have to get down on bended knee, and respect you and come to you brand new, especially perhaps at this point, if it's been a while since you guys have been together, or, depending on how long this communication has been for, or not been for, I should say. So I'm going to look into the tarot and see what is going on for your energy as well as their energy, and the connecting energy between the two of you, just to kind of see how each party feels at this time and what is the possible future for the two of you, perhaps. Ooh, we got a Queen of Wands coming out with a Page of Cups. Somebody may definitely be seeing you as magnetic, like that cougar energy there, all right? But be aware that this person, I feel like, is very flighty. Like, they may see you, looking good at this time, and they know that they have to be respectful in how they approach you. But you know how these things usually go. Like, they come in, they flirt, they play around a little bit, they see how far they can go with you. You know what I mean? What do they got to do to get back into your good graces, kind of thing? Something of that nature is what I'm hearing here. But it's like, can you take this person seriously, right? And maybe that's what you've been thinking a lot about. You know how much you have to offer, whether you're a queen or a king, very much in your power at this time is what this feels like, and this person may definitely see that. Woo! 10 of Pentacles. Is this you? Are you a Queen of Wands energy? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Well, if you are on fire, and this person is trying to figure out perhaps how they can come in and share the wealth with you, is what I was hearing in my mind. Yeah. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So maybe they feel like that you're not really having to put in a lot of work, or maybe they're seeing that you're not putting in a lot of work or effort towards them at this time, or paying any attention to them, giving them any of your energy, is how this person could be feeling. Like it's hard to get your attention. Their energy, Page of Wands. They definitely want to make this passionate move towards you, all right? This is on their mind for sure, but they could be in this energy with the Page of coming in hot and fast, and not really thinking too much about it beforehand. Yeah, they definitely have changed some things about them. They're not in those toxic energies any longer, or else they are dealing with them, is what I feel like. But at the same time, there's still some immaturity about them, is what I'm feeling. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Either they're not in a position to make a move towards you at this time, I would say because of money, or it would take some time to be able to get themselves in a position financially, it feels like, to where they could move towards you. Your energy, you're looking pretty good at this time, my dear. With this Temperance energy, it feels like you have learned your lessons, taken the L's, if you will, and now you're at a point in life where you can, kind of sit back more. Look at her. She looks very nice. Like she definitely does well for herself. And this person approaching her, while he doesn't look too bad, he may be in lesser of a position than she is. So one of you, from a financial perspective, could be in a better position than the other. Doesn't look like you are open to taking this fiery, passionate tour down memory lane, is what I heard. Yeah, you already saw where that went before, and you don't want to get in. You don't want to get out of pocket again, is what I heard. You don't want to have to go off on this person. All right, so right now it doesn't feel like either one of you are really putting in the effort, if you will, that's necessary for this to come together. Strength in reverse, right? So it doesn't feel like either one of you have a lot of energy. Again, perhaps this person is putting some toxic things behind them, but having to get their affairs in order before they could come your way. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune in reverse doesn't look like a more positive outcome for this particular situation. You would definitely be fighting an uphill battle, is what I heard, with this particular person. King of Cups in reverse. So you could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. For sure, I feel like you definitely, there's not enough love here, basically, is what I feel like. Yes, this person maybe is willing to come to you, but especially with these two cards, I just feel like they're in a lesser position, than you. They definitely maybe would have to come back and beg, or, 9/11 I just saw on the timer. How interesting. But I feel like if anything, they would try to reach out first to see if you would even be open, you know what I mean, to having a conversation with them. You know that it is safe for you to love, and I feel like for you, that how this person is, and you also know the lessons that you've learned as well, which help you to hold back, rest, and not allow yourself again to get out of pocket, perhaps like you did in the past when you didn't realize that this person was, doing whatever they may have done. We didn't look into that situation, but you know as well as they do that the world is open to you at this point, and really you can be, do, or have anything that you want. They know this, and I feel like you overall know this as well, even if you're not exactly where you want to be at this point, but you're much further along and doing much better, I think, than your person may have expected you to be doing, after separating. But yeah, I feel like they're definitely wrapping up something in their lives on their end. They may have been in some toxic situations, or they may have just gotten out of something toxic with that Page of Wands energy, and that Devil in reverse. But at the same time, they don't have any plans for anything definitively, is what this looks like with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So I don't see them necessarily coming towards you at this time. All right, so what are some messages from this person that we're asking about? Ooh, that one came out. Don't forget about me. I haven't forgotten about you. So this person wants you to know that even though they may not be able to come towards you at this time, they don't want you, and it's kind of unfair, especially if they're in a situation that they're dealing with and that kind of thing. But they don't want you to move on. No matter what happens, my heart will always belong to you. So these are some messages coming out from this person. Let me know how this resonates down in the comments below. Definitely hit the subscribe and bell notification. I love you so much, no matter what. So this person wants you to know that regardless of how things turn out in this situation, whether you come back together or not, they will always love you. Our connection is complicated. There are issues out of our control. So they both recognize, or they're saying that they do, as well as you, that there are circumstances, but I don't feel like all of the circumstances that are affecting this relationship, or this past relationship, however it may be, they have their part. And they definitely have control over themselves. But if they put themselves in these toxic situations, you don't see it when you're going into it. Yeah, it takes you a little while to get out of it, doesn't it, buddy? All right, so this says, I am moving on with my life. So I think they know, especially if you're not reaching out to them, because I don't feel like this person is going to come forward, because I feel like they know that they're going to have to beg and grovel, and it's just really not the same after you've had to deal with deception or whatever the case may be. I fear you will never forget me, and that's why they're moving on with their life, is what I feel. One more message, please. No communication. What's going on? The universe is fighting for our souls to be together. That's what they feel. All right. But what about the fighting that they need to do? What about what they need to do too? And in their own right, with their own power and energy to bring things together. I love you today, tomorrow, and always. I was just a fool for not admitting it earlier. Too late now, because especially if they're in another relationship, and even if they're getting out of a relationship, but you're not in a place perhaps at this point where you would want to get back together with them. They're still just going through a lot within themselves. Like I said, if they did just come out of a toxic situation, I hope that they're not making plans to be with somebody else right away. We really do need to take that time to process and just be with ourselves, 1414, and just figure out, what the hell just happened there, you know what I mean? And work through that and make sure that we do our healing that we need to do before we move forward, right? It's coming out for love, advice, friendship. Yeah, you definitely want to make sure that you can trust someone that you're giving so much to, your very soul, right? This card says, Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve, right? Don't we feel better when we know that we feel good and can trust the person that we're with? We know that they've got our back and they're not going to hurt us or allow someone else to hurt us. That is what we deserve, all right? So hold out for that, is what I'm hearing. And I think you know that at this point, you know? Ooh, beautiful card. This card, Freedom. It's one of my favorite ones with the lotus here. I'll try to show you some of it. I can't show you it all because it's got her boobies out. You know how YouTube is nowadays. All right, so this card with the rainbow, it's like all your chakras are lit up, baby. This is like a Kundalini awakening. Freedom. The path before you is clear. Nothing is stopping you. So if you're ready to move forward, my dear, it is time. Nothing is stopping you. Make sure that you are friends the next time that you get into a committed relationship or you decide to, go all the way, if you will, with somebody, because you want to be able to feel this freedom, right? Within yourself as well as with others. And if you don't, then you definitely got to reassess the situation. And Mercury Retrograde is definitely a great time to do that. Do you agree? 1616 on the timer. All right, guys, let's get an answer to your question. And thank you so much for being here tonight. It's been amazing to check in with you, and I'm glad I followed my intuition and did this reading. So again, don't forget to join me tomorrow night for Saturday Night Empress Live. It's going to be amazing, and I would really enjoy seeing all of you there. Again, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and bell notification so you don't miss any readings. Let us flip our coin, shall we? In 3, 2, 1. Ooh, that's a hard no, my friend. All right, so if this is the person you were asking about and you wanted to know if you should give them another chance or, pay any mind to any communication perhaps or whatever that they may be sending to you, no at this time. Let me know down in the comments how this may have resonated with you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.